There are 13,000 cabs in New York City, but there's only one that pays you. Climb into the cash cab and I will quiz you all the way to your destination. As the meter clicks, the questions get harder and the stakes get higher. If you get stumped, you can shout out for help on the phone or off the street. Sir. But be careful, my friend, because in this rig, it's 3 strikes and you're out. So what do you say? You in?
Going to Union Square Cafe, 16th, just off of Union Square.
I go straight there now, but first I must...
Tell you that you're in the Cash Cab. It's a TV game show that takes place right here in my taxi.
Yeah.
My name is Ben Bailey. I'm going to drive you to your destination. I'm going to ask you general knowledge questions along the way.
Okay.
But here's the catch. If you get 3 wrong, that's 3 strikes and you are out, which means I'm going to pull over and kick you guys out on the spot, right where we are, and you lose everything.
Okay.
So those are the rules. What do you say? You guys want to play?
Of course.
What do you say?
All right, let's take a ride in the Cash Cab. Here we go, guys. So what are your names?
I'm Greg.
I'm Katie.
You guys are headed down to Union Square.
Yep.
We've got 41 blocks to get you down there, which means you guys have 41 blocks to rack up as much money as you can. These first questions are worth $25 a piece. Are you guys ready?
We're ready.
Okay, here we go. In the song Take Me Out to the Ball Game, a request is made for peanuts and what other classic snack food?
The answer is
Cracker Jacks.
Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. That's right, you're on the board with $25. Meaning having 4 parts in Latin, what large leg muscle is located in the front of the thigh?
Quadriceps.
That's right. Also acceptable, quads. Well done. In 2003, Gary Coleman, Larry Flint, Ariana Huffington, and 132 others ran for governor of what state?
California.
California is right. Where else could that happen?
Where else did Gary Coleman run
$75.
for president?
What high-flying circus act was first performed in November of 1859 by the inventor of the leotard?
He flies through the air. Trapeze act.
The flying trapeze. That's right. You're up to $100.
moving to the new. Yeah.
Okay, that's it for the $25 questions. These next questions are worth $50 apiece. They're a little bit harder.
Bring 'em on.
In alchemy, the legendary philosopher's stone was said to have the power to turn ordinary base metals into what?
Precious metal.
Yes,
right?
the precious metal.
Okay.
Gold.
Gold.
Gold is right, and you're up to $150. Now known as Big Blue, what technology company was known as the Computing Tabulating Recording Company until 1924?
That would be IBM.
Yes, it would, and you're up to $200. Well done. And we're at a red light, and that triggers a red light challenge! It's a multiple answer question. You have to get all parts of the answer correct in order to win the money. No penalty for wrong answers on this one, and you have 30 seconds to answer from the time I've finished asking. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. In addition to York, Pennsylvania, and Trenton, New Jersey, 7 U.S. cities have at one time been the official capital of the United States. Name 4 of them. Go!
Philadelphia.
Albany. Baltimore. Kingston.
Washington.
Temporary capital.
Need one more.
Boston.
No
Did you say
penalty
New
for
York?
wrong answers. You got it! New York was it. Good for another $250. Well done. Also, Lancaster, Princeton, and Annapolis.
Because they got moved around
But
during
you
the
guys
war.
didn't need those. You got it. You're up to $450. 23 blocks to go. The former Soviet republics of Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia all lie on the coast of what chilly northern sea?
The Baltic.
The Baltic Sea is right. They are the Baltic states. Jesse Ventura is one of the most famous alums of the Navy SEALs. What is SEAL an acronym for?
Scuba Elite American League.
Do you want to shout out or do a...
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Scuba.
Are we allowed to?
Oh, time has run out. That is strike 1. Sea, air, land. All right, that's your first strike, guys. Be careful, 2 more of those, and out you go. These next questions are worth $100 apiece, and they're even harder.
Okay.
Named for an Austrian physicist, what specific type of weather radar can detect the motion of raindrops?
A type of radar?
Type of weather radar.
Oh, Doppler.
Duff was right. Woohoo! That was close. All right, you're up to 600 beans, 16 blocks to go. Claiming to be Jamaican, what infomercial psychic from LA failed to foresee a string of lawsuits in her future?
Okay, let's do a shout out.
Mobile or street?
Street.
All right, a street shout out it is.
Find somebody who
Okay,
looks-
here we go,
Yeah.
guys. Choose wisely.
You have a chance.
You want to answer a question? We're on cash cab. Oh, we got 4 guys. Excellent.
Wow, look at this. Okay, here's the question.
Claiming to be Jamaican, what infomercial psychic from LA failed to foresee a string of lawsuits in her future?
Miss Cleo.
He said it without hesitation. Miss Cleo.
Miss Cleo is right for another $100. You picked the right guys.
Oh my God.
Well done, and you're up to $700.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well done, fellas. Successful street shout out.
Yes.
That is now gone. You still have the 1 strike. 7 blocks to go. On September 17th, 1862, what Maryland battle has the dubious distinction of being the bloodiest of the Civil War?
Antietam.
That's the one for another $100. You were all over it.
I'm just like, I feel like the cheerleader.
Okay, here we go. This is going to be your last question. We're approaching your destination. Common on coats of arms, what mythical creature has the body of a lion and the head of an eagle?
Okay. Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it? Head of an eagle?
Griffin.
Griffin is right for another $100. And we're here and you just won $900 in the cash cab. Congratulations. Okay, guys, here's the deal. I've got the $900 right here. I can give it to you now. You can take it and be on your way. Or you could stick around and risk it all and go for double or nothing on a video bonus question.
I'm gonna walk.
I'm with you, babe.
Congratulations. Here's your $900. Have a great lunch. Nice to meet you.
Great to meet
Thanks
you.
for riding in the cash cab.
Thank you.
All right.
You know, I don't just love hosting America Says, I love playing it too. America Says is a great game because it's blank. Amusing. Entertaining? Oh, I know this one. Has an incredibly talented host. Well, if America says it, it must be true.
This program is brought to you in part by Rinvoq.
Moderate to severe eczema still disrupts my skin. Despite treatment, it disrupts my skin with itch. It disrupts my skin with rash. But now, I can disrupt eczema with Rinvoq. Rinvoq is not a steroid, topical, or injection. It's one pill, once a day, that's effective without topical steroids. Many taking Rinvoq saw clear or almost clear skin, while some saw up to 100% clear skin. Plus, they felt fast itch relief, some as early as 1 week. That's Rinvoq relief.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections and blood clots, some fatal, cancers, including lymphoma and skin cancer. Death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occurred. People 50 and older with at least 1 heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take if allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your eczema specialist about Rinvoq.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Bipolar depression. It made me feel trapped in a fog.
This is art inspired by real stories of bipolar depression.
I just couldn't find my way out of it.
The lows of bipolar depression can take you to a dark place. Latuda can make a real difference in your symptoms. Latuda was proven to significantly reduce bipolar depression symptoms, and in clinical studies had no substantial impact on weight.
This is where I want to be.
Call your doctor about sudden behavior changes or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Report fever, confusion, stiff or uncontrollable muscle movements, which may be life-threatening or permanent. These aren't all the serious side effects.
Now, I'm back where I belong.
Ask your doctor if Latuda is right for you. Pay as little as $0 for your first prescription.
Fishing helps ease my mind. Kind of like having Liberty Mutual. They customize your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Whoa!
Minions are biting today.
Minions, The Rise of Gru in theaters July 1st.
Hey! At Domino's, you can get more than just your favorite pizza. You can get specialty chicken, savory pastas, oven-baked Parmesan bread bites, molten lava crunch cakes, and yes, medium 2-topping pizzas as well. Carry out any 2 or more mix-and-match items for $5.99 each or get them delivered for $6.99 each.
Bring out the tigers.
Mighty, mighty tiger. Bring out the tiger.
So they can be great part of a complete breakfast.
I want to sit back.
Oh, what, you have your phone? Okay.
Yeah, I got my phone. Can you take us to Greenwich and Horatio?
Greenwich and Horatio, please.
Hello?
You guys are in the Cash Cab at the TV game show that takes place right here in my taxi.
Are you for real?
What? Indeed, I am for real. So what do you say? Do you guys want to play?
Yeah.
All right, let's take a ride in the Cash Cab.
Oh my God, what am I getting myself into?
So what are your names?
Nancy.
I'm Gloria.
Shane. I'm Kevin R. Hayes Jr.
We've got 47 blocks to get you to where you're going. That means you have 47 blocks to rack up as much money as you can. So let's get started right away. These first questions are worth $25 a piece. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
All right.
In 1904, what automaker debuted the Model B, a luxury car that cost far more than the Model A?
Was it Ford?
I don't know. It's like Ford.
I'd say Ford. Okay. Ford.
Ford is right. You're on the board with 25 bucks.
Gotta get cozy here.
Okay, guys, you're on the board with $25. Here's a chance to make it 50. In 2006, what former First Lady of the Philippines launched a jewelry line she called both worthless and priceless?
Hey, she's the one that has like thousands pair of shoes, right?
What's her name? Marcos. Imelda Marcos. Imelda Marcos.
Imelda Marcos, that's right. 25.
Okay.
Here is your next $25 question. Take a deep breath and answer this. What handheld device do asthmatics often use to deliver medicine to their lungs?
Come on.
Albuterol.
No, breath. What is that? Inhaler.
That's it's an inhaler.
Right.
And it's
Nebulizer.
Okay. Inhaler.
Inhaler or nebulizer, both correct. You're up to 75 bucks. You guys are 3 for 3. Here's your final $25 question. Described by critics as a large mobile home, the William J. Clinton Presidential Library is located in what Arkansas city?
Whatever rock?
Little Rock.
Little Rock? It's some rock.
That's the only one. Okay.
Little, go ahead, say it.
Little Rock.
That's the one, and you're up to $100.
Not using me president anymore.
Okay.
All right, we have 27 blocks to go. These next questions are worth $50 apiece, and they're a little bit harder.
Okay.
Holla.
Co-opted by Johnny Cash, what zone of volcanic activity is known as the Circum-Pacific Seismic Belt?
No. Co-opted by. Okay. No one I know knows the answer.
I don't know.
Black? Whatever, what? Say it.
Lava.
Oh, strike one.
Oh, darn. What was
Ring-
the answer?
Ring of Fire.
Oh, because he can remember? Yes.
All right, guys, that's your first strike. Be careful, 2 more of those, and it's out in the cold. Designed by Mikhail Kalashnikov in 1947, what assault rifle is ominously featured on the Mozambique flag?
The only assault rifle I know is the AK-47.
Well, that's the only one that exists.
Yeah.
There's more. All right,
AK-47.
Oh my God, look at
That's right! We got a guy on a bike riding along the side of the cab here.
Jump in!
All right, well done. You guys are up $250. Here's a chance to make it 200 bucks. Mozzarella cheese is traditionally made from the milk of the cow or what other hoofed animal?
You know this?
My Uncle Tony lives along the track.
Okay.
My Uncle Tony, okay.
Go.
Oh, strike 2!
Oh,
It's buffalo. Buffalo mozzarella.
I wanted to say buffalo, but you were so
Uncle Tony sucks.
All right, guys, 13 blocks. Here's your final $50 question. What rival nation did England battle in the 7 Years' War, the 9 Years' War, and the 100 Years' War?
Is it French?
France.
I want to say Spain.
Spain? They didn't fight me on.
Oh, okay, so then maybe France.
It's always like
5 seconds.
France.
France is right, and it's still in the game. Still in it.
Right, I don't know why.
Brings you up to $200, and we're at a red light, and that triggers a red light challenge!
Okay.
I'm nervous.
Red light.
All right, here we go.
right.
Disney features 8 cartoon heroines in its popular princess line of toys. Name 5 of these 8 damsels. Go!
Cinderella, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Jasmine.
Mulan.
You got it! Nice!
You rock.
For an extra $250, you guys nailed it. Also, the Little Mermaid, Belle, and Pocahontas, but you guys didn't need those. 3 blocks to go, guys. These next questions are worth $100 apiece, and they're even harder.
Oh, God.
Meaning fear of aliens in Greek, what word usually refers to mistrust of foreigners, not Martians?
Martian phobia. Marphobia. Mars phobia. Because he says it's not Martians, right? So, and phobia is fear.
But it has to sound Greek.
Fear. It's fear, right?
5 seconds, guys.
Phobia. Phobia.
Phobia. Just say phobia.
Phobia. Phobia.
Strike 3. Oh, at the last minute. Xenophobia is the answer.
Oh, that sounds Greek. See? Oh.
Oh, gosh, we had a chance for 450.
Well, it was a good ride, though. Thanks for playing, but sorry I'm going to kick you out.
Thanks, Dad.
At the last minute. At least you made it to your destination.
Now I know the question.
Thanks a lot for playing, guys. Have a good one.
Ooh, new DQ All-Star Summer Blizzard lineup. Girl Scout Thin Mints, new Oreo Dirt Pie Yum. I'm gonna eat them all. Hey, does that mean we won? Ah, well, looks like a win to me. DQ, happy tastes good.
Is that the Taylors? Must be going to Great Wolf Lodge. I gotta get me one of those.
Nothing brings the pack together like a trip to Great Wolf Lodge.
Whoa. Oh, one more. Let's go.
No. Honey, it's going. Wish you could skip the credits? Dish On Demand now lets you auto-advance to the next episode. Skip the credits with auto-advance from Dish.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 selling nerve care company. Nervive contains alpha-lipoic acid to relieve occasional nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort. Try Nervive Nerve Relief.
This is a premium, hand-selected bacon wrap filet mignon that's aged for tenderness and trimmed to perfection. This is a necktie. What do you think Dad wants for Father's Day? Visit omahasteaks.com/TV to order the Dads Want Steak package today for just $99.99, and we'll include 8 additional burgers free. So get him this. Not this. This. Go to omahasteaks.com/TV today because Dad deserves it. Just a little Father's Day wisdom from Omaha Steaks.
Every once in a while, my heart can feel a little off. And even when it doesn't, I like to feel good about my heart health. That's why I have Cardio Mobile. Cardio Mobile is the only smart device in the world that is FDA cleared to detect the 3 most common heart conditions in just 30 seconds. And having one in your pocket not only gives you peace of mind, the doctor will thank you now.
Cardio Mobile is proven to detect atrial fibrillation, one of the leading causes of stroke. It also detects bradycardia, tachycardia, and tells you when your heart rhythm is normal.
You can use Cardio Mobile anywhere. It lets you put your health in your own hands. I didn't think anyone could be happier about that kind of independence than me, but my doctor is over the moon. Thank you.
Feel good about your heart health with Cardio Mobile. Order yours today at cardiomobile.com or Amazon.
Hi, this is Lisa from 4Imprint. Yes. I'd like 50 welcome wows, 300 customer I love it, and 200 team member oh yes. Certainly. You know we got some brand new woohoos.
Dial up the wow factor with promotional products from 4Imprint. We specialize in awesome items that are certain to awe and guaranteed to deliver some ooh yes. From apparel, backpacks, drinkware to high-tech items.
Wow.
I love it. Woohoo!
Go to 4imprint.com and find some wow now. 4Imprint, for certain.
25 words or less, there's a limit to how many words contestants can use. That makes it really fun.
I love this show.
Right. 53rd and 53rd. 53rd between 5th and 6th, please.
53rd between 5th and 6th.
Yes.
All righty.
Wait a minute. English is your native language. How did you become a cab driver?
You guys are in the Cash Cab. It's a TV game show that takes place right here in my taxi.
Okay.
What do you say? Do you want to play?
Sure.
All right, let's take a ride in the Cash Cab. So what are your names?
I'm Chris. I'm Jordan.
Headed up to 53rd between 5th and 6th. That is 39 blocks from here.
39.
So you guys have 39 blocks to pile up as much money as you can. Let's get started right away. These first questions are worth $25 apiece. Here we go. Gotham City has Batman and New York City has the Cash Cab. But what fictional city does Superman call home?
Metropolis?
That's the one, and you're on the board with $25. Here's a chance to make it 50. What religion's founder is believed to have attained enlightenment while meditating under a Bodhi tree?
A Bodhi tree?
Indeed, a Bodhi tree.
Buddha, otherwise known as Siddhartha.
That's the one, and you're up to $50. What senator's rapid rise as a presidential contender has matched the swift sales of his 2006 book, The Audacity of Hope?
Obama, Barack Obama.
Barack Obama is right, and you're up to $75. Well done. Since 1996, country singer Wiley Gustafson has provided the trademark yodel in the ads of what internet giant?
Yahoo? No, I think they were robbing aliens.
5 seconds.
Yahoo.
Yahoo is right, and you're up to $100. Well done. We have 25 blocks to go. These next questions are worth $50 apiece, and they're a little bit harder.
The pressure is on.
As any gambling aficionado knows, what total are you most likely to get when rolling 2 6-sided dice?
7.
Yeah, that's it. For another $50, you're up to $150. What chemical element is used both to prevent steel from rusting and to protect lifeguards' noses from sunburn?
So the white pays zinc. Zinc oxide.
I think you are right.
We are zinc.
For another $50.
Very well, yes.
All right, well done, guys. Here's your next question for 50 more. In 2007, Virginia legislators honored the 400th anniversary of the founding of what settlement?
Which was at Jamestown. Jamestown, wasn't it?
That's the one, and you're up to $250. According to modern medicine, what little boy from Dickens' A Christmas Carol most likely suffered from renal tubular acidosis?
That would be little Bill, tiny Timothy, tiny Tim.
That's the one, Tiny Tim, for another $50, and you're up to $300. These next questions are worth $100 each, and they're even harder.
Wow.
Also called the antilabbit, what imaginary creature of the American West is basically a rabbit with antlers?
Oh, for God's sakes, the jackalope.
That is right for $100, and you're up to $400. Also called the stag bunny or the horny bunny, which I think is all bunnies.
Yes.
All right, guys, we have 10 blocks to go. Here's your next question for 100 more. The birthplace of Henry Ford, what Detroit suburb is home to the largest Arab-American community outside New York City?
I want to be Dearborn Ranger. Dearborn, Michigan.
Oh, no. That's right for another $100, and you're up to 500 beans. Also called abseiling, in what sport is a brake hand used to control your speed down a fixed rope?
Abseiling, which also known as rappelling. Rappelling.
Rappelling is right, and you're up to $600.
And we're still repellent.
And you are still somewhat repellent. We've got 3 blocks to go.
Oh, greed and avarice.
Weekends get wild this summer on Game Show Network with Chain Reaction, Cash Cab, America Says, and Family Feud. Get wild this summer every weekend on Game Show Network.
Now it's a great time to play Solitaire Grand Harvest and enjoy a new world of Solitaire. Discover fun and challenging levels with so many exciting features that I don't even have time to tell you about. So, download Solitaire Grand Harvest for free and see for yourself.
Sometimes you don't realize you need new carpeting until you realize you need new carpeting. At the Home Depot, you'll find a wide selection of stain-resistant and durable carpet brands. And we'll install it for you free of charge. And when it's done, you realize it looks amazing, even if you may never see it again. Start your installation today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
At Lovesac, we design furniture for life, real life, messy life. Now, Lovesac Sactionals can be upgraded with Stealth Tech and immersive surround sound by Harman Kardon, upgradable, washable, and guaranteed for life at a Lovesac showroom near you.
Hey, I was thinking about going back to school to get my master's.
I just saw something that said you could do it in a year for like $11K.
Order 11?
Yes, see you at 11.
1111 Masters Boulevard, please.
It's gonna be 11 even, buddy.
Really?
The crews are all around us.
Some things are too obvious to be a coincidence.
After years on the battlefield and multiple concussions, migraine attacks followed me home. I wasn't there for my family, and I was barely functioning. Until Nurtec ODT changed all that. Nurtec is the only medication that can treat and prevent my migraines.
Don't take if allergic to Nurtec. Most common side effects in less than 3% were nausea, indigestion, stomach pain.
Now, I run a nonprofit for other Green Berets. When I feel like myself, I can do so much more.
Ask your doctor about Nurtec ODT.
You never know what opportunities life will send your way, but if you have moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis or psoriatic arthritis, Enbrel can help you say, I'm in for what's next. Ready to create a bigger world? I'm in. Ready to earn that world's greatest dad mug?
I'm in.
Care to play a bigger role in this community? I'm in. Enbrel helps relieve joint pain, helps stop permanent joint damage, and helps skin get clearer in psoriatic arthritis. And with less pain, you're free to join in. Enbrel may lower your ability to fight infections, serious, sometimes fatal events including infections, tuberculosis, lymphoma, other cancers, nervous system and blood disorders, and allergic reactions have occurred. Tell your doctor if you've been someplace where fungal infections are common, or if you're prone to infections, have cuts or sores, have hepatitis B, have been treated for heart failure, or if you have persistent fever, bruising, bleeding, or paleness. Don't start Enbrel if you have an infection like the flu. When opportunities come your way, be ready to say, I'm in for what's next. Ask your doctor about Enbrel.
All right, you guys are up to $600. You're doing great. We've got 3 blocks to go. Earning about $60 million a month trafficking drugs, Pablo Escobar was the kingpin of what Colombian cartel?
The Medellin drug cartel? The Medellin, the Medellin drug cartel? Yeah.
Medellin is right! And you guys are up to $700. Well done. In the Marx Brothers classic Duck Soup, Rufus T. Firefly is the newly appointed president of what fictional country?
It's not fictional, it's in upstate New York.
And it's called?
Fredonia.
That's right, for another $100, and you're up to $800.
We're going to war.
All right, guys, 1 block to go. You've got $800. Let's go for 9. Featuring a giant eye, what legendary detective agency's logo is believed to be the origin of the term private eye?
Wasn't it conjunctivitis? It was originally called conjunctivitis.
Pink
eye, yeah.
And some
Pinkerton?
Pinkerton is right, and you're up to $900.
Woo.
We are half a block from your destination. Looks like we're gonna get one more question in to make it an even 1,000. The only commander-in-chief to remain a bachelor. Who was the 15th president of the United States?
Oh, come on, Buchanan.
You just won $1,000 in the cash cab. Congratulations, guys. Well played.
An inspiration to bachelors everywhere, although I think he was our only openly gay president.
Second today, wasn't it?
All right, here's the deal, guys. I've got the $1,000 right here. I can give it to you now. You can take it and walk away. Or you can stick around, risk it all, and go for double or nothing on a video bonus question. Here's how the video bonus question works. I'm going to play a video clip for you. I'm going to ask you a single question about that video clip. If you get it right, you're going to double your money and walk with $2,000. If you miss it, you lose it all at the last second. You're going to leave with nothing.
Go ahead. Make my day. We're going to go for it.
Let's go for the video bonus! Here we go. This is the big moment. This is for $2,000 or for no dollars at all.
I want 0.
Take a look at the screen and good luck. Used in famous works such as the Elgin Marbles, this method of sculpture involves the intricate carving of flat slabs of stone. From a phrase meaning low contrast, what is the term for this artistic technique?
Bah!
That's a relief. That's a relief.
Humbug.
That's a relief.
Bas relief.
Bas relief.
Bas relief.
That's it. You guys just won $2,000 in the cash cab.
Give me the money. Right, this is the whole.
All right, congratulations, guys. This is your $2,000. I'm glad we didn't have a longer ride. You would have cleaned us out completely.
Right. It's been a pleasure and
well played. You guys are aces, man. Thanks for playing. You guys were great. Have an awesome day.
Thank you.
Whew. Relief is right. I'm exhausted.
Hey.